Good morning. It is March 24th. Welcome to the Monday Minute edition of the Last Night's Game podcast. I'm your host, Amy Butch on Siegfried. Let's dive right into what happened this weekend so you can join the conversation of the world of sports this week. Let's start off with men's March Madness. Yesterday closed out the first weekend and the second round of the tournament. Part of the charm of the NCAA tournament is the early round upsets. And heading into the Sweet 16, there hasn't been much of that. The top four seeds in each region went undefeated in the first round. I'm going to highlight a few teams that are out. We'll cover the teams moving on to the Sweet 16 in our email blast on Wednesday, and the Sweet 16 starts on Thursday, so you'll be all set for that. Subscribe at lastnightsgame.com if you want to catch that. Okay, talking about some of those teams that are out. The run for a three-peat is over for UConn after losing to number one seed Florida. Coach Dan Hurley wore his emotions on his sleeve post-game, warning Baylor, who played on the court after them, "I hope the refs don't F you like they F'd us." He got a little emotional about his team losing in the second round. A little emotional as well, Mike Cronin from UCLA. He took his anger out on Allegiant Air. The UCLA coach ripped the airline a new one after his team was eliminated from the tournament. He said, and I quote, "Right now, guys, it's 12:40 a.m. and our season just ended." He said, "That's it. You're going to ask me about my next year? Right now, my biggest concern is how bad the seats are on my Allegiant flight and that terrible plane we're going to have to fly home tomorrow." So there you have it. Women's March Madness has also been pretty predictable so far. For the first time since the tournament expanded to 64 teams in 1994, no team seeded 11 or worse, that'd be 11 through 16, has advanced to this second round. We are still in the second round for the women. Today is the last day of that second round ahead of the Sweet 16. Now, UConn blew out their first round opponent 103 to 34. Now, it was obviously a huge margin, but the UConn head coach slammed the NCAA for making their opponent, Arkansas State, stay in a hotel very far away, 45 minutes, an hour away, but he still handed them a big loss. He said, "So whatever that criteria is, whatever we need, I think those kids deserve better than that." Hopefully they still enjoyed it. I'm not sure if he was talking about the game or the hotel, but I believe probably on the hotel. And a few fun stories to wrap us up with. Tiger Woods hard launched his relationship with Vanessa Trump, the ex of Donald Trump Jr., on Instagram. The two have been rumored to have been dating since Thanksgiving. Donald Trump Jr. and Vanessa have 5 kids together, including 17-year-old Kai. She is committed to play at the University of Miami, and Kai was a guest of Woods at the Genesis Invitational in February. Kai and both of Woods' children, Charlie and Sam, attend the Benjamin School in Palm Beach, Florida. His post asked for privacy. Moving on to college football player turned fitness coach. Ashton Hall's routine went viral after he got roasted for how odd and unrealistic it was. Now, if you need something to talk about today around the water cooler, this is it. From his early timeline of waking up at 3:50 a.m. to wiping his face with a banana peel and constantly dipping his face in a bowl of the same sparkling water he is apparently paid to drink. He has 9 million followers and counting. So, what can I say about this? That's what we have for your week. Enjoy your Monday and the week ahead. Happening tonight, Bachelor finale. We have Major League Baseball opening day this week. So, that's our Wednesday Wisdom podcast. Tune into that on Wednesday. And of course, we're rolling into the Sweet 16 and Elite 8 in March Madness. Keep with us, lastnightsgame.com, and of course on social. Have a great week ahead.